and today's video is going to be a review over a makeup palette I just discovered. I know it's probably an old palette, but it's new for me. This palette is called the Nubian by Juvia's. It is the mini one. I bought this for like $5 and $3 in shipping. I do buy a lot of my products and just general things like clothing, makeup, any type of thing from this website called Macari. No, this is not sponsored, but I've been using Macari literally since probably 2016, and I sell as well as buy things from it. So this is the palette. This is the front of the palette here and the back side of the palette. I'll show you all the inside. So that's how it looks. So I'm gonna try to do a makeup look using at least all of these colors one time. All links to brushes and any makeup products will be in the description box below, so stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, what I usually do with my makeup is I usually do my brows first. So I'm taking this makeup brush. I'm just gonna spoolie them out. So I'm gonna use my mirror here, and I've just trimmed my eyebrows not too long ago, so they don't need to be trimmed. Always check to see if they need to be trimmed or threaded, and they're fine. So I just make sure they look all right. So now I'm just gonna fill in my brow just a little bit because I kind of want a dramatic. Excuse this bump here. I literally got this like the day before yesterday, and I planned to do this video yesterday, and yeah, I'm gonna use the opposite side of this brush, and I'm taking Anastasia pomade in ebony, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrow. And what I usually do is like fill in, spoolie. Like I said, I kind of want a dramatic brow. I'm gonna try to do this in my camera just so you guys can see. If not, I'm gonna have to kind of use my brush because I'm probably not making it so precise. Okay, so I shaped my eyebrow a little bit better. Let me just dust off some of the hairs. Yeah, so now the underbrow looks a lot cleaner under there, which I like to see. So let me just check it out again. Okay, let me fill back in this brow. Going back to this brow now, my right one. Now that it's a little bit cleaned up, I can really get a precise, clean brow. This one is a little bit darker than this one. I can, from what is coming up on the camera as. So let me just fill in the front a little bit better. And honestly, I think it looks fine. I always clean up my brow anyway, so it's like, whatever. Okay, so now the brows are on. This is how they're looking. Okay, so now I'm done with the brows. Next I go in with concealing my brow. I'm taking this other brush that I got from Wish. These little brushes I like to use to apply my concealer. My skin is fresh and clean, and it has been moisturized with Nivea, cocoa butter, 48-hour moisture stuff. So my skin is already clean. So that's why I'm just kind of going in with the makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my brow. And any spots like this pimple and other things I want to go ahead and conceal, I'll go ahead and conceal. I really like using a small brush when I conceal, because I just feel like you can really get in those nook and crannies than if I use like an overall brush or something a little bigger. Okay, you all, so I basically went ahead and applied the concealer. I forgot to tell you all that the concealer that I'm using is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer. It is in the color CJ04 or beige. You guys see me use it so much, I know a lot. Mainly my like foundation and concealers don't change. Honestly, when I find a good one, I just use it forever. So, yeah. So after I use this brush to apply everything, now I'm going to go ahead and take the concealer and go ahead and hit all the spots that I want covered, that need a little bit more coverage. So looking at my face, I can immediately tell you that I am going to cover with concealer, you know, the normal under the eye, you know, that type of stuff, mouth area. But specifically this pimple is probably the most noticeable on my skin right now that I need to be covering. I do have like little freckles here, so the darker ones are freckles. The other ones are like maybe little acne marks. So I don't really take too much to cover those, but specifically this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I've already like cleaned this and medicated it with like some moisturizer, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it. I first go around it. No, this is not a tutorial on how to cover up a bump or something, but I first go around it and then I go on top of it. And I'm gonna conceal my whole mouth area anyway, so it really doesn't even matter. But I just like to put a little bit extra on spots where, you know, there maybe is redness or something like that. So, yep, just kind of blend it in out because I'm gonna apply conditioner. I'm gonna apply concealer on top of my foundation, so this is more or less like the basis, and then I go back in on top. So let me just blend this out. Wait, I'm still using this small brush to get everything. I'm not ready to use the big brush yet to fully blend everything. That's why everything's looking so white. So let me just blend this out and come back. Okay, y'all, so I'm basically done with the eye look. I did use every color except for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 one. The reason why I have not used this, I'm actually going to put this as a little bit in my eyeliner mixed with a little bit of black. That's how I'm going to use this last color, because it's just like a basis color. Like, it's almost like the same color as my BR soft focus, like how I'm gonna use this last color. So basically I was just dusting off the extra shadow underneath my eye. And sorry if it's looking so bright. I do have a ring light, so when I step back, like I come back, it doesn't look as bright as it does here. But I just really wanted you all to see my face, and I'm trying out my new ring light. So tell me all if you all like the ring light. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use that color that I was just telling you all about. I'm actually gonna use my concealer brush. Wipe off the concealer, and I'm gonna take some of that color I was telling you all I did not use yet, and I'm just going to apply it like right in the corner here. And you probably can't see it, it literally is like the same color as my skin. I can actually see it in my mirror. There is some pigment there. I just want to use it here like at the start of where I'm going to add my liner. So I don't know if you all can see that. That I am actually getting some color payoff here. It really looks like I just put concealer there. But just to add that one color, because it's such a basic color, I'm just applying it there. It also brightens up the eye. That's how I use that last color, because y'all was like, how am I going to use this? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush I used to do my brows with. I'm going to use the other end, and you also use the Anastasia brow pomade as an eyeliner. Usually I use this pomade as an eyeliner, or I use the actual pencil. Today I am using this in combination with liquid liner. And I do want a bit of a wing. So this helps me make the wing before I add the liner. So it kind of helps me like draw it out before I like use the liquid liner, cause man, I be messing up liquid liner.
Let me turn this way. I can't really see that one too good. The light is kind of blinding me. Okay, straight. That's what I was looking for. To make sure it was straight though. Hi, Sean.
chicken from? Let me see. I just wanted some sort of soul food type meal.
I pay for that shit that I bought ya.